Texas Senator Ted Cruz is leading a midterm swing state bus tour in Arizona today, and he joins me now. Nice shades, a little better than Joe's Aviators, I'd say, Senator.
Well, Jesse, it's great to be with you.
Yeah.
I'm here in gorgeous Arizona.
It looks hot. I wish I was out there. It's about 50 and pouring rain in Manhattan. How do you see the Senate landscape?
Look, I think we're going to see a wave election. I think it's going to be a tsunami. I think Republicans are going to retake both the House and Senate. I think in the House, we could easily end up with a majority of 30, 40, 50 votes. In the Senate, I think we're going to retake the majority. I think we'll end up with about 53 Republicans in the Senate. And I'm right now, right in the middle. I'm in day 5 of a month-long 17-state bus tour going and doing rallies with Senate candidates and House candidates. So we started in Texas, Tomball, Texas, with Wesley Hunt just north of Houston. We went down to the Rio Grande. We did rallies in McAllen and Harlingen and Laredo. Then we went to New Mexico. Then we went to Arizona. We were in Tucson last night. We're here outside of Phoenix. We're headed now to Nevada, and then Utah, and then Kansas, and then Missouri, and then Iowa, and then North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, Georgia, Florida, back to Michigan, back to Wisconsin, and we end the entire trip in the great state of Texas.
You just did Howard Dean better than Howard Dean, Senator.
Well, I left out the wailing and screaming at the end. I think it's probably better that way.
Thank you for saving that. Tell me, when you're out on the road, because I don't go on the road, they want me buckled into the studio. I don't get to talk to the people as much anymore. When you talk to people, when you're out in the crowds, what are they saying to you?
Look, there is an incredible energy. There is a passion. We just finished a rally here with both Blake Masters and Kerry Lake, and also Andy Biggs, who's in Congress, is a great guy. And we had people were energized. They were passionate. Behind me is our bus. You can see covering the bus. We have people sign the bus at every event. They come out and sign the bus, and their names, they come with us to all 17 states. By the way, if you want to come to the bus tour, come to the website, tcbustour.com. That's tcbustour.com. You can see every stop. You can get free tickets. But people are energized. They're pissed off at the idiots in Washington, at the direction of the country. They're mad at inflation. They're mad at gas prices. They're mad at crime. They're mad at the chaos at our southern border. And they're furious at the cultural Marxists who are trying to destroy our country. And that's why I think it's going to be such a fundamental wave election this year.
People sometimes get nervous about the abortion factor. What have you heard about how that's playing?
Oh, listen, Democrats are spending hundreds of millions of dollars trying to make this race all about abortion. And it's a desperate play on their part. But look, imagine for a second. All right, Jesse, imagine you woke up tomorrow and you were suddenly Mark Kelly's campaign manager. You had to run the campaign for him. What would you talk about? You couldn't talk about the economy because the economy has gone to crap under Biden. You couldn't talk about inflation because the price of everything is up. Gas is more than twice as high. Mortgages are 3 times as high. You couldn't talk about crime because we've got murder rates skyrocketing across the country. You certainly couldn't talk about illegal immigration. And if you try to talk foreign policy, Biden's surrender to the Taliban is a loser. So they're left with abortion, and they're trying to make it all about abortion. And the crazy thing about it is the Supreme Court has returned that issue to the voters. So now every state will decide the abortion laws in their states. The laws will reflect the values of their citizens. It's democracy. And so the Democrats are trying to distract from what really is a failed policy agenda of this White House and this Senate and House.
Before I let you go, I have to know, because that looks like a big bus. That must cost a fortune to fill that tank up. Do you have any idea how much you're paying down there in Arizona to fill up that bus?
You know, I don't know what it costs to fill up. You know, we may have had the bus driver may have taken out a home mortgage to fill up the bus. But you know what? People are so excited. I got to tell you, Jesse, let me invite you. Come out on the road. You said they don't let you out on the road. Come to one of these events, and you will leave so jacked, so excited, because it's easy when you're trapped inside New York or D.C. to miss what's happening across the country. And I think this is an election like 2010. It's an election like 2014. It is a fundamental change election, and I couldn't be more excited about it.
I'm going to throw some sunglasses on, and you and I are going to hit the road like the Blues Brothers. All right, Senator?
Awesome. And by the way, the bus has a deck in back, so you can stand on the back of the deck heading down the freeway.
All right, you go first. Thanks a lot.